Welcome back to Ms. Hafsa Stories. Get ready for another amazing adventure with Sindbad the Sailor. Episode 2, The Roc Bird and the Valley of Diamonds. After his first great voyage, Sindbad was back home in Baghdad. But he could not sit still for long. The sea was calling him again. He packed his bags, said his prayers, and got ready for his second adventure. Sindbad joined a big merchant ship at the harbor. The white sails filled with wind and the ship began to move. The city of Baghdad disappeared behind them as they sailed into the open sea. The ocean was beautiful, deep blue water sparkling under the bright sun. Dolphins jumped beside the ship. Birds flew above. Sindbad took a deep breath of the fresh sea air and smiled. What a wonderful world. After many days at sea, the captain decided to stop at a beautiful island to rest and get fresh water. The sailors were happy. They anchored the ship and everyone went ashore. On the island, Sindbad walked around exploring. He found a shady tree, sat down to rest and fell fast asleep. While he was sleeping, the ship finished loading and sailed away without him. Poor Sindbad was left all alone. Sindbad woke up and looked around. The ship was gone. He ran to the beach and looked everywhere, but there was nothing. Just the wide, empty ocean. He felt scared for a moment, but then he remembered, brave sailors never give up. Sindbad walked deep into the island. Suddenly, he saw something incredible. A giant white egg. It was as big as a house. He had never seen anything like it. He walked around it slowly, touching its smooth white surface. What could be inside? Suddenly, the sky went dark. Sindbad looked up and saw the most incredible thing. A giant bird, bigger than any building, flying down from the clouds. This was the Roc, the most magical bird in the world. Its wings were so huge they blocked out the sun. Sindbad had a brilliant idea. He took his turban cloth, tied one end around his waist, and tied the other end to the Roc Bird's giant leg. When the roc flew away in the morning, it would take Sindbad with it. What a clever plan! The next morning, the roc spread its giant wings and flew up into the sky. Sindbad held on tight as they soared above the clouds. He could see the whole ocean below him. It looked like a tiny blue puddle. He was flying, actually flying. The roc flew down into a deep, mysterious valley and landed. Sindbad quickly untied himself and looked around. He could not believe his eyes. The entire valley floor was covered in sparkling diamonds, thousands and thousands of them glittering like stars. But wait, the valley was not empty. Giant snakes lived there guarding the diamonds. Sindbad had to be very careful and very quiet. He tiptoed between the sleeping snakes, collecting as many diamonds as he could fit in his pockets. Suddenly, thump! A huge piece of meat fell from the sky. Sindbad looked up. Merchants from the mountains were throwing meat into the valley. The diamonds would stick to the meat, and then giant eagles would carry it back up. Sindbad had another brilliant idea. He tied himself to the meat, and when a giant eagle came down and grabbed it, the eagle lifted Sindbad all the way up and out of the valley. He soared through the air, holding on tight, diamonds in his pockets, grinning from ear to ear. The eagle dropped Sindbad on the mountainside where the merchants were waiting. They were very surprised to see a man. Sindbad told them his incredible story and shared some of his diamonds with them. The kind merchants laughed and welcomed him warmly. The merchants helped Sindbad find a ship sailing back to Baghdad. As Sindbad stood on the deck watching the horizon, he reached into his pocket and felt the cold sparkle of diamonds. He smiled. What an adventure this had been. When Sindbad arrived back in Baghdad, the whole city celebrated. He shared his diamonds and told everyone his incredible story. People laughed, cheered, and danced in the streets. Sindbad was the most famous sailor in all of Baghdad. That evening, Sindbad sat with his friends and said, "The world is full of incredible wonders, and the bravest thing you can do is go out and discover them." His friends listened and dreamed of their own adventures. And that was the second voyage of Sindbad the Sailor. Did you enjoy it? Episode 3 is coming very soon, with even more incredible adventures. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a single episode. See you next time.